Did you see the weirdness last night? Like, look, Joe Biden did what Joe Biden does. He's a politician. He's rallying the troops. The stuff that he was saying last night was meaningless. I mean, let's be honest. When Joe Biden talks, it's like I used to say to my kids with my ex-wife. What do you hear when you hear mommy talk? Blah, 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 blah. Joe Biden could say whatever, and all I'm going to think is that he's a career politician that's rallying the troops. But the weirdness was in the background. The weirdness was, well, let's get to it after. Hey, fellas, let's put up the headbutts. Can we? The headbutt. For some reason last night, Joe Biden decided, and I don't know why, maybe he's just smarter than all of us. Maybe we're all not as smart as him. I don't know. But he can headbutt and we can't. Joe Biden threw a couple of headbutts as he was leaning in. I don't know if he fell asleep. I don't know what he was. But I know this. In the world of all of you defending Juwan Howard, these women could have overhand righted Joe Biden because he touched them. He headbutted. You're not allowed to headbutt. He headbutted. What is he doing? Like, what could you possibly be thinking? I got an old sports writer. I'm not going to say his name because you never heard of him. But an old sports writer, shocking enough, the most liberal of us. They're so left, they don't even have a right shoe. They call both of their shoes left. But what in the hell is Joe Biden? You see it. What is he doing headbutting some woman? And it's not the only time. He's leaning in and then he headbutts. Like, I know that Trump was a maniac. I get it. But God dang, I mean, I don't think he headbutted people after he gave a State of the Union address. What the hell is this? And I got a guy, this old sports writer, that says, oh, that's nothing. He was just leaning in. I'm 59 years old. I've never leaned in. I mean, I got knee pain. I got a fake hip. I got all kind of stuff wrong with me, but I never leaned into a woman. Are there any videos of Joe Biden headbutting a dude, leaning in on a dude? What are we doing in this country? And then, I don't know which way her mouth was going. I don't know. Hey, look, and I get it. If you say anything, then you're a sexist, but Nancy Pelosi is off limits to sexist. You can't not make fun of Nancy Pelosi. I'm telling you, it's physically impossible to not make fun of the ridiculous plastic surgeries, the ice cream in the fridge. You can't. She's the gift that keeps giving. And if Saturday Night Live wasn't such a douchebag show, they'd be making fun of her every day, every week. But we get it. Our media doesn't want the left. Look, I'm not left or right. I just make fun of all the idiots. All right, let's put up Pelosi. Pelosi, for some reason, in the middle of it, goes combination crazy old lady and chipmunk. You can say crazy old guy, too. But she happens to be a woman. She goes chipmunk on us. I think she soiled herself. I do. I think she wet her pants. She, for some reason, decided to get up and do something. I don't even know what she did here. It's unbelievable what these people do. And we defend it. And that's not even the good part. She was the only one standing up. I had an aunt. Did you ever see the show Soap? Soap was one of the great shows. Jessica Tate was the wife of Chester Tate, and she was portrayed as a dingbat. Katharine Hepburn was a great actress, in my opinion. Well, we had an aunt, we called her Aunt Jess, because she was just whacked out. Look at, what are we... That's with nobody else in the building standing up. And that's not... We can't play the video. I wish we could. Go to my Twitter feed. The video is up. It is the most unbelievable. And people actually defended this shit last night. Jim Reed says, drinker of the house. Dustin Kelly thinks she let out a wet one. Sean Black says, whatever Pelosi did will be the new dance for high school kids. What are we doing? Our president gives an incoherent speech talking about the Iranian people. He just talks. I wish he could do something. I wish he would. I mean, why didn't Russia, if Trump was so in bed with Russia, why didn't Russia invade Ukraine when Trump was the president? Because they would have had an ally. I don't know, man. Is Dan going to make fun of Republicans too? See, there's a guy on here named Ed Rogers. Ed is one of those dudes that no matter what, it always comes back to Trump. Trump hadn't been in the White House in 2 years. This is our guy. 81 million votes voted for headbutt. Look, Ed, I'm sorry. If you can't, you're on the YouTube chat and I love you and you're there all day. But if you can't see the ridiculousness of both sides, Ed, I cannot help you. And I'm going to let you go because it's just so mind-boggling to me that as American people, we've got these folks that are so left. All they ever do is say, well, Trump's gone. Talk about your guy. He hadn't done shit. Gas prices through the roof. Borders just rushing people. I'll give you a guy's name, Paul Krebs, down in Albuquerque. He says, damn, Albuquerque's not even by the border. We got people running through our neighborhoods illegal all the time. Borders just going. COVID, I don't know, man, but it was a COVID miracle last night. It was. All of a sudden, out of the blue, what? Kid, this is where it's evil. This is where it's just straight evil. These people making kids wear masks in school, yet all of a sudden, because of a State of the Union address, they don't have to wear masks. That's effing evil. That is. That's just straight out effing evil. That you put kids through that. Imagine yourself as a kid and you've got to go to high school, grade school, middle school every day wearing a mask, and you see these clowns all of a sudden. Like 2 days ago, I showed you the video or showed you the picture of Trump's of Biden walking in a field by himself with a mask. And, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, because these idiots are going to get squashed in the midterms, no masks. That's pure evil. I don't give a damn what side of the fence you're on. If you're a human being and you have any sense at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That is pure, unadulterated evil to put kids through that for reasons of elections, for reasons of getting your power. I believe that that's what you did, and that's evil. Stone cold effing evil. All of a sudden, at a freaking state of the... I get pissed off about that because I'm a big fan of kids, man. I get crap all the time, but I'm all for kids. Anybody that ever known me will know. The Indy Star, we got a writer there that gets mad because I publicize my bikes program for kids. I don't give a shit what he wants. I don't give a damn what he wants. I'm for kids. And to put kids in masks who are the least likely to be hurt by COVID is total bullshit, particularly when all of a sudden you, because it's a State of the Union address and somebody's actually paying attention to your dumb asses, all of a sudden you don't have to wear a mask. Why didn't you do that 2 weeks ago?